Hi, I'm Elise Thurston with Coast to Coast TV. Four-time Olympic gold medalist Sydney McLaughlin Levrone and her father, Willie McLaughlin, a three-time All-American track star and heart transplant recipient, are helping to launch On Track with HCM. It's an awareness campaign about hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, the most common inherited heart disease. They join us now. Sydney, what can you tell us about this campaign and why you're involved?
Yeah, On Track with HCM, like you said, is a awareness campaign in collaboration with Cytokinetics, and we're just excited to bring support as well as just helpful information to those who might be navigating the disease.
And Willie, what has been your experience with HCM?
I experienced HCM as age 25 when I was first diagnosed with cardiomyopathy through my primary care physician and cardiologist. And for those who don't know what HCM is, it is a genetic heart disease which affects 1 in 350 Americans, many of whom go undiagnosed. And HCM affects the heart by thickening the walls of the heart, which is actually a muscle. And over time, that wall thickening affects the heart and creates symptoms such as high blood pressure, arrhythmia, fatigue, and over time, those symptoms continue to increase. For me, I started at age 25 with no symptoms, but by the time I reached 40, I was experiencing symptoms, which ultimately led to me getting a life-saving heart transplant back in 2021.
Sydney, what are the parallels in managing challenges in track and as a family member of someone living with HCM?
On the track and off, every journey has its hurdles, and there's going to be seasons that are challenging and difficult. But I think the biggest thing is, remembering that it doesn't have to be a solo race. It can be a relay. You're not alone. And so our hope with being a part of On Track with HCM is to bring that awareness and support to others who might be navigating the disease, to know that they're not alone and there's resources available. So we are encouraging people to go to ontrackwithhcm.com, where we have video modules sharing my dad's story as well as helpful resources that can encourage others going through the same thing.
And Willie, what do you hope people take away from this campaign?
I hope people that will understand that there is hope, and that if you go to On Track HCM, you can hear our story, kind of hear about how we dealt with the disease as a family, and know that there is hope and you're not alone.
Great. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing your story. It was great meeting you.
Thank you, Elise.